Hello everyone, this is JM Gaming back again with another IdleOn video. Today I am going over how to hit the max 299 talent points that you can get, and I'm also going to be going over the ones where you can actually overflow your talent points. Let's go ahead and get right into it. First thing we're going to get into is under the World 3 achievements. This is going to give you the 5 book levels, max levels. Now keep in mind with this, you need to check out 1,000 books in order to be able to get this. If you use the automation arm to get yourself a max book level of what you currently have, it takes 20 books to do that. Keep in mind it's not going to count 20 books for this, it's only going to count as 1. So just make sure that you're aware of that. Next, we're going to get into the merit shop. This is where you can get up to 10 levels worth of talents also on this. It is 2 per level. As you can see, it's 5. Alright, next we are going to get into the Atom Collider, which is oxygen. We'll come back to some of the stuff on this later after, but this is going to give you talent levels up by 10. Also later on it'll give you minimum talent levels, and it gives you faster speed for your refresh for getting your books. But the one that we're really concerned about right now is the maximum talent level of plus 10 to get toward that 299, okay? Next, the Salt Lick. We'll just wait for my guy to run over here. Alright, this leveled out to max is going to give you another 20 levels toward that 299. The next one over here for the minimum talent levels is going to be Fury Relic. Now what Fury Relic does is it gives you 25 levels per different tier that you upgrade this. There's 4 tiers total, so if you have Sovereign, this will give you 100 levels total. This is amazing. This is going to be your biggest gain right here. This is usually what stops a lot of people from getting up to those max talent levels. I know getting to Sovereign is a pain in the butt. We all know it. But this is where you're going to get your biggest gains from. Now, in summoning, you can gain library max levels for the library books. What you get this is you get 10 levels for beating the Cyan level, and then essentially what happens is as you progress through endless summoning and get other bonuses throughout that are going to give you a winner bonus multiplier for this, which you see right here, winner bonuses, it's going to increase this up to a max of 29. Now, the places where you're actually going to get these from, and all of these winner bonus multipliers from, is we go into World 6, Achievements. You're going to have Spectre Stars, which is going to give you a winner bonus multiplier for that. You're also going to have another one that is Regalis, My Beloved. You're going to have that one too. After that, you're going to have a merit for it, which is going to be right here. You see we're getting 10%. Then after this, you're going to go into sneaking, and you're going to have the comb one. It's going to be the crystal comb. You're going to get 1.30 times bigger summoning bonus from that also. For the last summoning bonus, we're going to have the Whiz Lantern. That is also going to give you a higher multiplier for it. Between all of that stuff, that is going to take you up to the 299, which is where the cap is going to be for now. As you can see, if we go into here and we check out some of my skills, you can see that I'm overflowed, but 299 is what the max is. That's what you can get your books from the library at. So that's what all this first bit covers, is all of your library books to get you up to that 299. Now, we're going to get into some other stuff that is going to be that overflow that I have. First, let's go ahead and check out the achievement that we have, one from World 5. That is going to be Maroon Warship. What you need is, you need to get one of your ships up to Dreadnought, which is the red looking boat like that. I'll go ahead and show you here, just in case you're wondering. Let's go ahead and let that do its thing. Okay, here. Now see, it's going to look like this. You need to get one of them up to level 300. That is what makes it the Lord's Worship. Okay? Alright, next, we're going to go into a family bonus. This is for Elemental Sorcerer. As you see, I'm getting 13.2. To get up to 13, you're going to have to hit, from what everybody says, is 719. That's what it's been confirmed as, is 719 is what you got to get your Elemental Sorcerer to, and that will give you 13 talent points. Keep in mind, it's going to give you more on the Elemental Sorcerer. So 719 is what you need to get to give everybody bonuses for it. As you can see right here, Bargain Ninja Knowledge and +5 to all talent levels. This is what we want. We want the +5 to all talent levels. That's where you get 5 more talent points from. Now this next one is going to be Rift Slug. It's going to give you +25 to all of your talents. It's going to be for that one. Then after that, we're going to head over to Equinox. And this is going to be Equinox symbols. I have this up to 23. Keep in mind that as you go through endless summoning, this number will go up and it will give you more levels for this. I can go ahead and take a look. We can go over to World 6 and I can show you what's going on with it. But all of these, make sure you've got at least 1 talent point into them, or they're not going to give you them. So this is where it's good on a lot of skills that are even kind of meh. If you put 1 point in, it's going to give you a bunch for it anyway. So it's totally worth putting 1 point in pretty much everything. There's some few skills like the Symbols of Beyond and stuff like that aren't going to give it to you. Same thing with like Voidwalker skills that, you know, some of their skills aren't going to give you overflows of them. If you put 1 point in, it won't give you the extra. But you'll see that. Alright, next we're going to head back over to World 6 so we can further show for this. So here it is right here. You see I have 14 Equinox max levels. That's where we're getting that from, is from Endless Summoning. Obviously, I'm at 106. You can go further than that. You're going to get a bit more. But that's what I'm currently at. Next is actually going to be one of the massive ones. That is a newer one. In Deathbringer, in the Grimoire, later on, there is Skull of Major Talent. Now, I know this doesn't, it just says that it's talent points, but it works the same as what the rest of these do. If you put a point into the skill for them, it will give you the 30. So if I had just this, and I put 1 point into something, it would give me 31 total. So just keep that in mind. It works the same as what the rest of these do. I've tested that myself. That's how it works. So you can level this up. It's quite a ways down there. Keep it in mind. But that is a massive 30 points, which is a very lot of talent levels. It's going to be the minor link bonus that Arctis gives. As you can see, I'm getting 16.7 points on this character for anything above level 1, just like I was saying. As long as you put 1 point into it, you're getting an extra 16 from this. This can be further increased with the big P bubble, which is right here. There's not much of a need to go past 6100 on this. There is a calculator on the wiki page. I'm not going to go over it, but there is a calculator on there. There's also the formula for this. If you also go to the auto reviewer, it will go over on the auto reviewer exactly where you need to be at if you go under the Divinity tab that's on it. I'm not going to get into that because then it's just going to stretch this video much further. And the last one that we're going to have here is going to be when you go under talents, under all elite classes except for Voidwalker. Voidwalker does not get any Symbols of Beyond. You're going to put points into this. Keep in mind, this does not increase because of the minimum of putting 1 into it. Therefore, every 20 levels, you get a talent point. That is why I'm at 280. You could put this up to 299, but until we get 300, you're not going to get that extra point. That's why you only need to go put 280 into this. Any other points besides that is just a waste. And that is pretty much it. That is the final bit of how you get the overflow of points. That is how you get to the 400 points also. Because I know everybody's wondering about Tentacle and everything else on Bubo. This is how you get there, is these last ones to overflow it. You also want to make sure you get your 299 minimums to make it that much easier for you and to make your overflows count that much more. But that is it. Thanks for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe. You can also join me over at Twitch at twitch.tv/jmgaming80. Have a good one, everybody. Later.